Hi, welcome to my channel, Takuya Kitaro. Today is Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. Oh, it's 1:10 p.m. So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Let me move that down a bit. That's a fire truck. It's also very, very windy. Hold on. Alright, I had to plug my computer in. So on the bottom of the deck, we have four choices. There's something that has to do with your fortune. This could be a multitude of things or an inclusion of all those things. So like finances, opportunity, luck, gifts, abilities, relationships. I'm hearing fortuitous. So it's kind of like your choices affect your fortune, right? The better decisions that you make, the better your fortune, the better your luck, the better your opportunities, the better your relationships, right? If you pick crappy friends, you're gonna have a crappy relationship, and it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be enjoyable. It's gonna be tumultuous and burdensome and blah 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 blah. Right? So you use your discernment and pick good friends. You know, I'm hearing sirens outside now in the background. We have so I do feel like somebody's trying to alter your sense of focus, what you're focused on, or how you try to focus, or whatever it is that you're focused on. And I hate to say it, but the reason why they're doing that, it's kind of like a form. It's like it's being done out of spite. So someone is doing this out of spite. Someone is trying to get you to mess up your focus out of spite. Now, for some of you, this could be because you're not focused on them. For some of you, it's because they know that if you're focused and of sound mind, you're able to make wise decisions, your choices, right? You can make good decisions. You know how to make proper choices in your life. And so whoever this person is, they can have a tingling that if you do good, you get good, right? Your choices, it affects your fortune. The choices that you make good choices, you get blessings. If you make bad choices, karma, debt, fights, arguments, stress, struggle, right? But I feel like you're making a lot of good decisions, a lot of good choices, and someone's getting pissed off about that. And they want you to kind of like, not necessarily mess up, but I'm hearing like road bumps. Like they want you to put road bumps in your path out of spite. And another thing is we have confidence here and focus in reverse. So I feel like this person, the reason why they want to spite you is because you have a lot of confidence and you're a free spirit, right? Horses are, I see horses as like very free spirited. Like you can't really, I mean, like the movie Spirit, the Cimarron Stallion or something like that. It's a great movie. This guy was trying to break Spirit, the horse, and it just wouldn't happen. Right. I also get horses like Sagittarius, which is like the 9th house, which is like wisdom, learning, morals, freedom. Right. So you can have a strong sense of freedom, and your confidence allows you to experience that, and you know, go wherever you want to go, do whatever you want to do, kind of thing. Whoever this person is or these people are, they want to get you out of focus, out of spite. They want to spite you because of your confidence, because of how strong your confidence is, how free your confidence allows you to be. So in a way, they want to punish you for that, and it could be because they don't have this sense of confidence. They can't do this. They feel like they're very limited, or they have to abide by certain invisible rules that they may have imposed on themselves or was imposed by other people, either in their family, their community, their environment, their friends, whatever, you know. But realistically, these self-imposed limitations that this person or these people are living by are invisible. They don't really exist, but they don't really get that or understand that, and that's not your problem. But that's also a reason why. All right, so they want to punish you because you have a strong sense of confidence and freedom, and you're using that for yourself to make good choices, right? And those good choices are leading you to your fortune. Whatever this is, fortune could be love, abundance, finances, happiness, blah, blah, blah. So you're using it for yourself, and you're not using it for them. Like, that's another reason why they want to spite you, because you're not putting all your confidence and freedom and energy into them. You're putting it into yourself. And that's where God is just like, oh, okay, so you're putting your energy into your stuff. That's good, because now we can give you what's yours. Versus you putting your energy into other people. It's kind of like we can't give them your blessing. You're putting your energy into them, but those are the blessings that belong to you are not for them. It's for you. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this is being done out of spite. They want to spite you because you're being you. Your energy is being used for you. And because of that, God's like, okay, so you're putting your energy accordingly. You're using your energy accordingly. And now we can give you this. I'm also getting that somebody wants to guilt you into putting and pouring into them. Whether this be a job, a community, environment, a relationship, or friendship, whatever it is. They want to guilt you into pouring into them. But the thing is, even if you were to do that, those blessings are still yours. It's just going to be on hold. They're not going to get these blessings, right? This fortune. It's going to be on hold. But again, these are things that they don't understand, right? They just know that they want to spite you and punish you because how dare you be confident? How dare you be free, right? And for whatever reason, they have like self-imposed limitations, either by themselves or by their environment, the way they grew up, their job, their friends, their community, whatever. But you could have strong Sagittarius in your chart, right? Because Sagittarius is like freedom, future, wisdom, learning, morals, ethics, right? So you could have also a strong sense of morality, ethics, right? Like there are just things that are... Did my computer just glitch? There are just some things that are okay to do and some things that are not okay to do. You get that? But again, these people, this person, they don't really get that because it's kind of like they're spiting you for what you can naturally do, which is be confident and be free. That's your right. That's your birthright. You can do that. So they want to spite you for that. And that's not right. But again, they don't have that sense of morality, that sense of like ethic. You know, they don't... You ever see anything about Sagittariuses? They're very righteous, right? Always doing what's right in the name of justice and freedom, right? I'm supposed to pull a love card, but I'm not pulling a love card for this reading. Because whatever this is, that's not love. There's like an obsession with these people. They're like obsessed with your confidence and your like free-spirited nature. They're also obsessed with how you know, like you just be knowing things. 141. They're like obsessed with how you know what you know. And that's another reason why they want to spite you, because they can't do this. You can. They can't be free. You can. They don't have confidence. You do. They want to punish you. They want to spite you for that. Which is like so selfish and crazy to me, because you want to punish someone because they have confidence and you don't. Go get confidence. Simple. Go get it. Well, it's not that hard. It's not that easy. It's easier said than done. Why? Because to get it requires actual work. That's an ant. Or like a gnat. It's trying to run away. All these gnats, man, they're just like, can I help you? But like, yeah, like, there it is. Got it. Yeah. People think that you just wake up one day and have confidence. And first, I mean, I guess in some rare situations that can be it. But the majority of the times, you have to work towards that. You have to work through your insecurities. And then, like, once you battle that, like, you're good. Because at the end of the day, like, you've already overcome your insecurities. What is there to be, like, afraid of or ashamed of or having anxiety about? Or, like, oh, well, the biggest thing is, what about, you know, what if people think, what if they say, what if, and that's the biggest obstacle of having self-confidence. What ifs, right? And those what ifs lead to, what if these people, what if that person, and it's like, who cares? And that's exactly why you don't have confidence, because you're too worried about what other people think and say. That's the problem. And then those same people that worry about what other people think and say are mad at you because you have confidence. And you have the freedom to do whatever you want. And you do whatever you want. Like, you're mad at me because I'm not worried about what other people think or say about me? That's not my problem. And that's the problem with these people. So they want to spite you because how dare you not care about what people think? How dare you not care about having self-imposed limitations and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, sorry, new phone, who dis, because that's not my problem. High Priestess, 3 of Swords. Look, and this is why. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like, you, like, to get to this level of confidence, to not care, you have to have gone through a lot, right? And through all that pain and suffering and trauma and exile and neglect and blah, 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 right? Whatever. You've gained all this intuitive wisdom, and that's why after learning all of that, you see that light around that horse's head, after going through all of that stuff, you gain the wisdom and the knowledge and the experience, and you're just like, okay, well, who cares, right? The High Priestess and the 3 of Swords, she's gone through, or he, depending on who you are, 1414, like, this is somebody who's gone through heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak, after betrayal, after broken promises, after empty promises, after lies, after deceivings, after contradictions, after hypocrisy, after, I'm telling you, like, this person has gone through the ringer, through the mud, through the hailstorm, den of lions, whatever, and because of that, it's kind of like, whatever you're throwing at me, like, I don't care anymore. I don't care what people think, I don't care what people say. Because at the end of the day, like, this High Priestess knows what they know. And it's like, they've gone through the worst of the worst. So what someone thinks about the way they wear their hair, or if they want to get a tattoo, or if they want to move to this location, or if they want to get this kind of car, or you know, if they want to try a new restaurant, like those things, it doesn't matter. Those are stupid, superficial, meaningless things that it just doesn't matter compared to the knowledge that this high priestess has and the wisdom and, you know, like the experience that she's gone through or he's been through. Like, none of that matters. Like, your opinion of this high priestess is invaluable, and it's not, it has no point, it has no value, it has no merit, it doesn't matter, right? So I feel like because of that, these people, this person, they want to spite you, and it's just like, it's wrong. It's wrong. Like, you're doing that out of spite because you learned from your heartbreak, and whoever these people, this person, they're not willing to. I literally just said that, like, there are some people that, like, the majority of the time, like, in order to gain this sense of confidence and freedom, you have to overcome your insecurities. You have to go through them, feel them, figure out why they are, overcome them, and then you're good. But it's, oh, you can't just be confident. It's easier said than done. You're right. Like, it is easier said than done, but it's not impossible. You gotta do the work. Right? And these are the same people that, I just can't do it on my own. I just don't know how. I just try. I just can't. Okay, well, if you're gonna give up, go cry to somebody else because I don't care. Don't talk to me about that because that's not my problem. Right? And I know that sounds really mean, but like at the same time, like, come on. Like, what's the problem? That's not my problem. Figure out what your problem is and then deal with that. This is really annoying. The Hanged Man reverse. They don't... Could be a Pisces. Six of Pentacles upright. I feel like this is you. Ooh, what just fell out? Page of Pentacles upright. I feel like through your heartbreak and your pain and suffering, you learn how to sacrifice things. And I don't mean like blood and gore. I just mean like you have to learn how to give things up that were not good for you. And for a lot of you, it could just be as simple as you just have to learn how to acknowledge your pain, acknowledge your insecurities, acknowledge this, acknowledge that, whatever. Feel it, understand it, and then let it go. And I feel like a lot of you did that, and that's why you're in the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. You're being given things. You're being given blessings and opportunities and finances and abundance, and you could also be getting a lot of energy back. Like, you could be feeling your energy. Whoever this person, whoever these people are, they're trying to drain your energy, by the way. They're like an energy vampire. They're trying to take your energy. The reason why they're trying to do this is because they're, like, scared. Like, now that you have all this energy, now that you have all these opportunities, it's kind of like, what are you going to do with it? If you're not going to do anything, like, if you're not going to give me your energy, your time, your this, your that, what are you going to do with it? If it's not going towards me, what are you going to do with it? Right? And it scares them. This scares them. High Priestess, Three of Swords, the Hangman reverse, Six of Pentacles upright, Page of Pentacles upright. Yeah, you have a lot of... I also feel like these are people, places, things that you might have to end up having to give up. Right? I do feel like for some of you too, it's going to hurt you having to give these things up, right? But ultimately, it's going to... oh, it's going to bring you great fortune. Having to give these things up. And that could sound very wicked, but ultimately it's like, if you, like God said, give me your worries and your woes, right? So for some of you, it could be people that's not good for you. For some of you, it could be like trauma, internal pain. For some of you, it could be like a job, an environment, a home, a relationship. You're gonna have to give it up because it's not good for you. And when you do that, you're gonna have this will only resonate if it's very unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in a healthy relationship, everything's good, everything's great. Obviously, like, you're good. If you have a great job, everything's good, everything's great. You're good. If you have a great home, it's a beautiful home, everything's good, everything's great. You're good. Right? These are just things that, like, intuitively too, you also know that something is not right. So you have to give it up. Right? Jeez, my phone's like... So you're gonna have to give it up. That's gonna give you great fortune. You're also, for some of you too, you're also gonna get the finances to be able to start something from the ground up, like a business or a project, or you're gonna be given a project where you're gonna have to start from the ground up. There's also there's something here. It's small, but it's in the back. It's in the background. It's like circling. Where for some of you, this finance that you're gonna be getting, or these opportunity, it's going to help you start something from the ground up. Right? And this thing is going to be financially, like, it's going to be the start of something great financially, all right? So for some of you, it's kind of like you're going to get some finances, and then because of those finances, you're going to be able to start something, and then that, whatever it is that you started something, it's going to be like revenue, or like passive income, or like, I don't know, like a bakery shop, right? And then you start making money because of your bakery shop. I don't know, whatever. Or like a kiosk or some shit. Or a project. Or I don't know. Alright? But that's pretty much it. But I also feel like... And he just says he's as a coward, he would try to kick you down. Yeah. Whoever this person is, whoever these people are, they're cowards because they're trying to do this behind the scenes. But I don't think it's working because it's still... Whatever path you're on, it's still pathing. Like, it's still... I've also been seeing a lot of 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 1. I've also been seeing a lot of those, like, chronological numbers in order. So if you've been seeing that, this probably resonates for you. I've also been seeing a lot of 7s as well. I know there's that phrase, lucky number 7. Like, 7 is like the number of luck. Oh my gosh. 7 of Wands. Whoever you are, you're very protected, and you know how to stand your ground when it comes to this. I feel like when it comes to your spiritual gifts, abilities, that sounds so cliche saying it, but like, I don't know how else to... So when it comes to your spiritual gifts or abilities, right? For some of you, you can like know when something is going on, and you can just like put a block to it with the 7 of Wands there. You know how to put a block to certain distractions, certain negative intentions that are being projected onto you, right? Certain like, for example, like I can tell when a dream is from God, or a dream is sent by somebody trying to like scare me or frighten me or make me feel like, oh my god, I gotta stop. Like, I can tell the difference between that, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you could probably tell the difference. Like you could just know, and you just put a stop to it, like nip it in the bud, right? And then that's it. You just go on about your day. It is what it is, right? And eventually it just becomes one of those things where it's like, oh, there's a demon, bink, and that's it. Right? Alright, the World on the Fence. Somebody's trying to stop something from ending. But at the same time, it's the more that they stop something from ending, the more something is starting for you. Whoever this person is, whoever these people are, they have an obsession with you as well. But I don't think the obsession is really... The obsession has surpassed... Not to burst your ego, but the obsession isn't really with you anymore. It's about being able to like overcome and get past your boundaries, like your spiritual boundaries, your mental boundaries, your emotional boundaries, your physical boundaries, whatever boundaries that you have. The obsession has surpassed you and is now like, how do we do that? How do we do that? How do we get past our boundaries? How do we get past his boundaries? It's kind of like that. It's very sick, right? There's like an obsession about that, and it's like very, it's like making them feel like they're wasting away, like they're deteriorating. They're not, like they're depressed or something. Very gloomy. It's less depressed, but more gloomy, right? Like very, like cloud above their head, and it's like sprinkling, just very gloomy. You know, you ever go outside and it's like not really raining, not raining yet, but the clouds are gray. It's like a gloomy colored day. It's like that. This is the energy, the emotion, this is what I'm feeling from them. Very gloomy energy, because they can't get past your boundaries, and that's where the obsession is coming from. And that's why a lot of it, like, they want to get you off focus. It could be like they want to get you to not focus on your spirituality, your intuition, your knowing. But the more they do that, the more God pushes you, the more God shows you. That's what I'm saying. Like, the more they do this, the more you get that. Six of Pentacles. What happened, Pumpkin Pie? Come here. I will help you, please. Come here.
You'll help me?
Yes, yes, I will help you. Bring it over here.
Look, it's a button.
I'm almost done with this anyways. Oh, I'm almost done with this anyways, so I'm going to be closing it soon. Nine of Pentacles on the fence. Queen of Wands upright. Yeah, you have a lot of confidence, a lot of ambition, a lot of energy, a lot of... You can also be very attractive or very handsome. Very fierce. You see, with the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands is someone who, like, you're not about to disrespect me, right? Especially, like... And with the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands and the High Priestess, so you... Or you could be a King of Wands or a High Priest or the Emperor or no, Hierophant. Yeah, right. So it's kind of like whoever you are, it's like, one, you know what you know, you're confident, you're strong, and you're not about to let anybody like mess with you because what? Excuse me, who are you? That's not happening. And it's really making this person or these people very irritated because it's like you're too strong. You're a very strong adversary that they wish they would have never gone up against, right? It's too strong. It's too difficult. I'm also getting it's too confusing for them as well. And with the Nine of Pentacles, for you, it's on top of the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles upright. I feel like a lot of this is to get you off focus for whatever it is that... Because again, you're making good choices. If you don't make good choices, then you don't get these blessings with the Six of Pentacles. And if you don't get these blessings, then you can't put those blessings into like starting from the ground up with the Page of Pentacles, right? So a lot of this has to do with like your independence, your health, your wealth, your vitality, your intelligence, right? So if you make bad choices that impact your ability to be independent or healthy or wise or intelligent or smart or courageous, confident, intuitive, then you're not going to get any of this. And that's the whole point. They want to impact your own self of sensibility, sound mind, but it's too difficult. And they're confused and they're gloomy and they don't know how to do this. But it's crazy because the more they try to do this, the more you become in Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Confidence, Seven of Wands, right? Alright, Whatever they're doing, it's not working. She-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Yeah, you could be like... My nose is like so stuffy now all of a sudden. Like... I don't want to say this because it sounds so cliche. But like, you could be like an alpha female or like a sigma female. What is it? Wait, hold on. There's a difference. Hold on. But you could like, you're obviously someone that can stand on their own. And you also have some knowing that you have to give things up. And you know that if you give things up, you have to stand on your own. But because you know how to stand on your own, that's a sacrifice that you're willing to make. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? My technology has been so annoying the past 2 days. The term Sigma female describes a woman who is self-reliant, charismatic and open-minded, but also tends to be slightly guarded. Loyal, assertive, and independent. She doesn't follow trends or care what other people think about her. Sigma females are charismatic, but can also be introverted and keep to themselves. They have a very high standards for friendships and relationships. Yeah, whoever this person is, they want to get past those barriers. It's kind of like, hey, I'm exactly like what you're not looking for, very less. Actually, you're gonna settle. But do you mind putting out your barriers so like I can like hang out with you and like be friends with you and like marry you and date you and be with you and blah blah blah. Like, but just so you know, I'm very low bar. And it's like, no. Do you know you're talking to a Queen of Wands High Priestess who's in like confidence energy? So this could be somebody that's upset because you won't allow their low bar ass into your life. And it's also very difficult to do this because, first of all, like, you got to be something pretty amazing to get this she-wolf to like want to pair up or want to like be friends or want to like kind of stay in one spot and not just, you know, kind of give up her hopes, wishes, and dreams. Like, first of all, that's never going to happen. But like, you got to be pretty up there for me to be like, right? Also, there's a moon here. Then we got the High Priestess. And then the horse is enlightened as well. See, this is why it's very difficult for this person, that they're confused onto like how to take this barrier of yours down. Because with the High Priestess and this huge moon behind this woman, not only is that divine feminine, but you're very spiritual. The divine venomous. Ooh. Someone, you are not to be messed with. But the divine feminine energy is like pure spiritual energy, right? Divine masculine is more like it's more like physical materials, right? But you just know things. You just know. You can sense it. You can feel it. You can hear it, right? You can read it. You can see it. You can whatever. And this person is at a loss because they don't know how to get past your barriers. And it's like you have barriers upon barriers upon barriers upon barriers, right? Whether that be from you, your senses, your gifts, your abilities, angels, ancestors, spirits of the Most High, God, the cosmos, right? It's everything. And I don't know what to say to this person, but animal guardian, trust your instincts. That's what it says. Look at all those animals. An owl, a crow, a panther, a doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, do, re, mi, a name I call myself, do, re, mi, fa, far, a long way to go. It's the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti song. But yeah. Your instincts are on point. Your knowing is on point. Your blessings are on point. Your fortune's on point. And it's this person. I've noticed that their energy has been from it went from like being a major factor in my readings for a very long time to now they're like down to like 3 tiny cards. Right before it was just card after card after card after card for these people, this person, and it's kind of like they were trying to overpower not just the reading but your energy. Like they were trying to overpower you against like just trying to contain you, and that's not it's impossible. That can't be done anymore. You're uncontainable, right? And uncontaminable. So they can't contaminate you, pollute you, right? They can't poison you against yourself, get you to poison yourself. They can't poison you. They can't contaminate you. They can't corrupt you. They can't do that either. You're like uncontaminable, uncontainable, and untouchable. Knight of Swords reverse. Be careful though, because this person, they're going to try and do something out of anger. Alright? So just be cautious, but at the end of the day, like, you know who you are, remember who you are, and that's it. So this is a reading. Hope it helps. Bye.